Hey there, Postal here. So last night during the 12-hour stream, I was able to earn the Spitfire 16. This is Tier 7 British premium fighter. Was it worth it? Let's take a look. Alright, so we've got the Spitfire 16 here in a Tier 8 battle, so obviously not the bestest, versus two very capable heavy fighters. Definitely not the bestest. What do we need to do? Well, this is basically a Spitfire 9, other than it's got worse altitude performance by 500 to 600 feet. What is that, 200 meters or so? Which really, in my opinion, isn't a whole lot. And it can spin faster. Yay. Alright. So that's that. Really, in my mind, this is just Spitfire 9. That looks different. If the playstyle is so similar, and granted this is my third battle in the plane, but I mean, the playstyle is so similar that you could throw somebody who loves their Spitfire 9 in this plane, and they wouldn't even know that they're really in a different plane too much. The gunfire's different. The gunfire's the same. The turnability is pretty similar. I know I've got a plane behind me. Oh, cool. Thanks for coming all the way across the map to come and get me here, sir. And now you're gonna try to turn? So the Spitfire 9 is like the second most turny plane at this tier, at tier 7 I should say. So unless you're in an A7M, you really probably want to not try to outturn the Spitfires. Ah, crud. The Yak is right in line with it, I believe. You still have the wing-mounted cannons. You've got two 20mm cannons and two 50 caliber machine guns. So the firepower's okay, but at tier 7, I mean, honestly, me personally, I'd rather be in a Ki 84. Yeah, you lose some maneuverability, but you get some excellent cannons on the Ki 84. And so the question always is, well, is this worth the grind? And for me, no. I wouldn't, if it wasn't for the fact that I had so many people asking me about it, and I felt the need to create a video on it, I would not be, you know, trying to earn this particular plane. Spitfire 9's a fine plane, but there's not enough differences between the Spitfire 16 and the Spitfire 9 for me to be excited about this plane. There's only one view of the paint on this plane that I actually like, and that's from directly above. I guess from directly behind is okay too. But I mean, the side view of the paint scheme drives me crazy. So I'm definitely going to change out the paint to something that's more pleasing to the eye. You know, but I mean, that being said, again, if you like the Spitfire 9, you're going to like this plane, and it's just a premium version of Spitfire 9, so you'll get extra credits. You'll earn some extra credits with the... Ooh, hello, sir. Come on, dude. You gonna try this again? I hope you keep turning. Please do. He did not. Oh, well. Fortunately, now we're getting picked apart by... He's actually playing the heavy fighter properly now, so good on him. Too many other planes coming in. My tail got knocked out. And the AA guns will eventually get me. So, not able to quite get the center there. Let's see if we can head... Can we head south? I think we can get the... Our friendlies are going to get us out there. And so, yeah. That's really all I got to say about this plane. There's not a whole lot. I guess I'll go south here. There's more Is there more fun stuff to kill? Yes, there's fighters, and I can get, I can take down the fighters for sure. Well, plus it's our friend in the P-82. So even being stock, I get the engine cooling, so that's nice. So I can stick with this guy. And now we'll head to the center. And we've got to watch out. They've got the BF-109Z up there, which we haven't even ran into yet. It's just been the P-82 picking on us. Come on. Tappity tap. Don't hold him down. Excellent. Let's turn back around here. So you do need to keep in mind, typically against heavy fighters, these guns are okay at best. Can be pretty frustrating if you're in desperate need of killing a heavy fighter. And let's head on over to where? I guess I'm gonna head this general direction. They've got a multi-role and a fighter down here. So again, it's not that this is necessarily a bad plane, you know, for a plane. It's just it's not really like exciting. I feel like after a long grind like that, you want to be excited by the plane you're flying. Ugh, I'm getting F4U4s outspeeding me. Shows you the lack of speed that this particular plane has. Is the BF-109Z paying attention to us? He definitely is, because he's moving away from us. Let's get the F4U1 here. Not really in the mood to go. Oh, is he coming back? See, that's the thing with the Spitfire 9 and 16. At least until you specialize them, you kind of have to deal with your lack of speed by overcompensating for your maneuverability. You really got to be thinking ahead when it comes to which sectors you're going to be in. Let's go straight back across the center here. My team doesn't want to capture, believe it or not. Oh no, we got an IL-20. He's doing capturing. He's probably getting killed by the P-82, I'm going to assume. We should be able to get the center here. Yeah, squall line. Got to be super mindful of the situation. This is where my lack of altitude performance could really hurt me. Especially versus these heavy fighters. I really want these planes to be a little bit closer to me, to be honest. Spitfires tend to do better in closer range engagements. Until you get them specialized and they can start doing crazy boosty things that they shouldn't be able to do. So this might be a plane that we have to take a better look at once we've specialized it. And let's dive down. I know I got a heavy plane behind me. Circle back around here. Oh, we were able to win anyway. We were able to come out on top. Not too shabby. Not an exciting battle there, but considering, you know, we were bottom tier and had to deal with planes that, you know, when all things are said and done, should have an easier time of defeating a turn fighter if you've got the right proper boom and zoom going on. So let's head back. Alright, so 13 kills there, 10,000 personal points, nothing over the top by any means. 480 capture points. Did some defending, did some capturing, did what we needed to do. We were able to counter the 2 enemy heavy fighters on the enemy team. And so, you know, I have to apologize that my enthusiasm for this plane isn't overly over the top, right? The greatest thing about this plane is it's a premium plane, so you're getting extra credits. I guess I should have looked actually what credits did I earn there. With premium time, we would have earned 130. We earned 136,000 credits. Without premium accounts, you would have earned 90,000. So that being said, certainly would have earned more than you would have in the Spitfire 9 for the same battle. But the planes just aren't different enough to get me excited about the situation. They fly super similarly. And besides the altitude performance and slight maneuverability buff, you're not going to notice a difference. Now keep in mind, because this is a premium plane, I've got my Swift pilot in here. So that's what would separate this plane from the Spitfire 9 more than anything, is I can put a 10-point pilot into this plane, whereas my Spitfire 9 has a 6-point pilot that isn't even really built for this plane. And so that's going to be the biggest differences between the two planes. It's a premium Spitfire 9 in my head, and there's not enough differences between the two planes to make me really think otherwise. Besides the look. So if you enjoy the Spitfire 9, it comes down to that. If you enjoy the Spitfire 9, you're going to enjoy the Spitfire 16. Probably even more so just because you're going to earn more credits and be able to buff up your pilot a little bit quicker. Is the grind worth it? Again, I'm not excited about the plane. Spitfire 9 is probably my least liked plane on the Spitfire line. I prefer the Spitfire 16, the Spitfire 14 at tier 8 or the Spitfire 5 at tier 6. But I still think the grind is worth it simply because all those different missions you were doing were earning you premium time, we're earning you parts, we're earning you crates, we're earning you a bunch of free stuff 25 times over, right? And so, yeah, a lot of time had to be spent on doing 1.75 million ground damage or, 5,000 personal points while attacking sectors, or defeating 100 air defense aircraft. All those things are really tedious. Some of the medal missions, like earning a Marseille or earning a McCampbell, could be frustrating, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, completing those missions, I think, was worth just as much as this plane here is worth. And maybe even to some people, those missions might be worth even more. So, that being said, you've seen this paint now, and so now I can get rid of this paint. I was tempted to put speed paint on here, which is funny because the speed paint is actually the same speed paint as the Spitfire 9. It's like the exact... Wargaming really wasn't going out of their way to try to make these two planes all that much different, were they? So, rather than having the speed paint on this plane, I'm actually going to go and put the tryhard paint on here. And so we're going to do that instead of the ridiculous, I don't even know what's going on with the coloring sheet paint that they decided to put on there. I'm also going to change from the unicorn paint. I'm going to change it to the eagle paint because... Or is this a vulture? I think it's an eagle. I'm going to say it's an eagle because this is just a carbon copy of the Spitfire 9, basically. I will definitely still keep the emblem on here because this emblem is only good and only available on the Spitfire 16, so I might as well take advantage of that. Where is it even in here? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to definitely hang on to that. That's going to be the different mark for this particular plane. So there we go. I've gone ahead and changed my paint to something that's more bearable for my eyeballs. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really, really quick review of this plane. I've set my plane up for more maneuverability. I will revisit this plane once I've specialized it, whenever that happens, and we'll take a deeper dive into it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see the last few missions that I completed on the Spitfire 16 missions, I'm trying to download the stream that I completed it on, my 12-hour stream last night. The beginning couple hours, after the 6-hour mark, I went back on North American server. In the beginning couple hours of that section, I completed the missions. Unfortunately, it's a 12-hour stream, so it's taking forever to download. In fact, it's still preparing. Throughout the entire point of me recording this video, it's been preparing. So I don't know if I'm actually going to have the ability to download it very easily. We'll see. I'll post them if I can. If I can't, I won't. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.